Hey there, amazing parents and homeschool champions. I'm Miss Robinson from Reading for Smiles, and I see you working hard to give your child the best start in life, even when it's overwhelming. That's why I'm here to walk you through exactly what your child needs to know in ELA, grade by grade, so you can teach with joy, confidence, and clarity. Let's talk kindergarten. It's one of my favorite age groups. At this stage, we're laying the foundation for everything to come in reading, writing, and vocabulary. And the part of this series, when we get to the end, you'll be able to download all of the content. But I have some free gifts for you guys in between. So let's get right back to it. Here's what your child should be working on: identifying letters and sounds, understanding beginning and ending sounds, starting to decode simple words, and I'm talking about basic phonics, recognizing rhyming words and syllables, writing uppercase and lowercase letters, retelling simple stories, very simple here, beginning, the middle, and the end, identifying characters, settings, and the difference between fact and opinion, reading short vowels and long vowel words, using vocabulary in both conversation and in writing. These are the core ELA building blocks every kindergarten needs to master. These are things that you can slowly walk them through on a day-to-day basis. But depending on your child's stamina, you should decide if this is going to be a 20-minute segment or a 30 to 35-minute segment with your child. It all depends on your child. Now that I shared with you what you need to know and what your child needs to know for kindergarten, let's talk about if there are any signs that your child might be struggling. How do you know if your child is falling behind or just developing at their own pace? Here are a few signs to watch for. 1, struggles to name or recall letters consistently. 2, confuses letter sounds, often like B and D. 3, avoids reading time or gets easily frustrated. 4th, doesn't answer questions about stories during read alouds. 5th, can't tell you who the story was about or what happened. If you're seeing any of these consistently, don't panic. You're not alone, and there are simple things that you can do. I love being able to give parents solutions and things that they can do in the comfort of their home. Here are 5 things you can do this week to help your child thrive in kindergarten in the ELA space. 1, use alphabet cards or a sand tray to review 3 to 5 letters a day. Make it a sensory experiment and a lot of fun. Second, read one story aloud daily and ask 2 to 3 questions from that story. Who was the story about? Where did it take place? What do we remember? What was our favorite part? Having them engage in the story with you will make a world of a difference around their comprehension and remembering about what they just heard. Third, play rhyming games in the car or during playtime. Things like cat, hat, mat. Let me be honest. In this part of my world with my toddler, I'm always being super creative with creating songs, things that rhyme, things that make him smile, things to help him sing along with me. It works. Fourth, use magnetic letters to build simple CV words like bat, dog, sun, hop. You can either use letter tiles, you can use flashcards. I'm actually going to use my magnetic blocks and actually put letters on the magnetic blocks that we already have. Hey, why spend more money if we don't have to? And be able to put the words together by using things he plays with all the time. Last, practice drawing and labeling, even if it's a stick figure with mom written below, and that's powerful writing development. Go ahead and try these activities out and let me know how they work for you. As an educator and a homeschool mom, I'm constantly blending my worlds together. I am on a mission to help as many families as I can on this homeschool journey alongside of me as we are building a collective movement of making sure our children have exactly what they need so that they can read, learn, and thrive in this world. To help you feel even more confident, I created a free ELA checklist that breaks all of this down by grade level. You can have the checklist at the end of the series, completely free for 3 days. So make sure you are paying attention to get the code word and to be able to download that thing for free. If you even want more support, check out our Reading for Smiles learning packs and on-demand classes. They're filled with activities designed to make learning joyful and effective at home. In this series for today, there is a kindergarten snapshot that you can have for totally free that you can download right after this video. The code word is kindergarten. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you can catch the next video in this series. First grade ELA must knows. Let's keep learning together and setting our children up for success.